Well, hello. This is Gothatfunk and a video response in my entry in nelliediddle's contest for some wicked ass art. You wanted me to name three things that make me special. Well, I suppose is special in someone else's eyes or special in my own eyes. It's hard to know which way to take this question. And you know, I would love to feign humility and go, oh well, the only thing special about me is my humility. You know, but none of you are going to buy that, are you? So I won't go that way. I really don't know what to say. What's special about me? Well, I pay attention a lot. I pay attention to people. I pay attention to my surroundings. I try very hard to pay attention to myself. Um, and I think paying attention is one of the best things I ever learned how to do. Um, I've learned more from paying attention than I've learned from books or from any kind of education. Um, and I think it's something that I'll always have, which will, help me to achieve whatever goals I set. So paying attention, I don't know if that counts. I'm not sure if that's really quirky enough to really qualify me for a winner here. Um, yeah, that's a good thing. How am I going to say anything quirky enough about myself to get myself a shoe in for this prize, man? I don't even know. Um, I'm sure your kids are going to be perfectly fair, straight judges, and I'm sure they're both very beautiful individuals. Um, if that helps. Anyway, yeah, my propensity to bribe, is that quirky enough for you or special? I've never really bribed anybody. Um, I'm just kidding. No, okay. Let's just start this whole thing over. What's so quirky and special about me? I don't know. I'm not really sure that there is anything actually special. I've got an interesting way of looking at life. I try really hard to look at the best in people. Sometimes that backfires because sometimes people don't deserve that much consideration, frankly, but I can't help it. It's the way I'm built. Um, so yeah, I try to look at the best in any situation. When things happen to me or to other people, I try to very hard to look at the bright side or to see if there is a bright side and exploit it or appreciate it, whichever is more appropriate. Um, is that one or two? Did I start over or does the first one count? I can't even remember. Um, I've got a really bad memory. That's kind of quirky. I'm not so sure it's very special. I'm not so sure it's a quality, but I really do have a really bad memory. I mean, um, what was I saying? I don't know, man. Do I have any qualities, Nelly? I don't know. It's it's really hard to be humble. Um, you know, how am I doing? All right, my qualities, my three quirky qualities. I'm really friendly. I try really hard to treat people the way they treat me, whether that's good or bad. I don't really have a lot of patience. I mean, I'll give people a few shots at me before I'll snap back, but eventually I snap back. Um, as far as discourse goes, anyway, I just think life's too short for all that aggro, really, and so I try to avoid it. But some people don't let you avoid it. You have to be ready for that. Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't have any kind of assertiveness whatsoever, but somehow I've grown into that. Anyway, listen, I don't know if this counts. Does that count? Does that three? Have I done three yet? If I can't even count to three, does that count as something special? I want a painting, man. Does that count? I'm sure your kids are gorgeous and very fair, and they must have a great sense of humor. I guess I'm going to finish this video up. It's getting kind of silly. This has got that funk. May all your ups and downs be ups.